Hey YouTube, what is going on? In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys one of the most important things that you need to know in order to get better movement and momentum in Black Ops 3. This video has actually been in my mind. I've actually wanted to teach you guys about how to correctly jump shot since Black Ops 2. I didn't have a YouTube channel back then, but I actually did know the secret or trick or whatever it was that you needed to do a jump shot correctly. Now, what do I mean by like a correct jump shot? So like a jump shot's basically when you just jump in the air and you want to strafe side to side to actually dodge bullets and help you win gunfights, right? But there's certain movement mechanics that are built into Treyarch games that actually influence like the direction and the pace and the movement of your player, of your character when you're actually jump shotting, okay? So what I mean by that, the specific movement and the specific button that you need to press or the specific, configuration you need to do is this. You actually have to hold down your left analog stick before you press your jump button. So if you're playing PS4, what you need to do is you actually have to, before you boost in the air, before you use your boost meter, you actually have to be holding your left analog stick either all the way to the left or all the way to the right. So what that button movement is actually going to do is it's actually going to influence the direction that your character jumps in. So if you just jump up and then you don't press your analog stick all the way to the left or right, your character is actually just going to jump up straight. And when you try to strafe in the air, you're not going to really strafe too effectively. In Black Ops 2, what this looked like was basically like your player just jumping straight up in the air. And then he kind of like did a weird animation, kind of going only a little bit to the side. But when you did it correctly, the animation looked like your character's, he actually kind of bent his knees and he did a really kind of sideways strafe. And that obviously helps you in gunfights. So what we're trying to do here in Black Ops 3 is we're trying to emulate the same sort of thing, and actually Treyarch did implement the same sort of mechanic in this game that they did in Black Ops 2. So the same principle applies. You're going to want to hold your left thumbstick all the way to the left or right side, whatever direction you're trying to strafe in, before you actually boost. Now, if you do this when you're on the ground and you start strafing first, you actually get even more of a momentum boost to the side. But as you're gonna see in the video, I'm gonna show you guys, you can do this even if you just jump up first and then boost. You don't have to be strafing, to begin with. Okay, so here I'm showing you guys how the actual animation looks like when you actually do it incorrectly, okay? So this is when you do the jump shot incorrectly. This is when you jump up first and do not press your left thumbstick all the way to the left or right. And you can see that your character looks like he's pretty much going straight up into the air. He's not strafing to the side, and he looks rigid and stiff, and it looks like he's not having a lot of momentum, right? He doesn't have a lot of momentum to the left or the right side. And now we're going to get into the correct animation, for which your character actually goes more to the side and he strafes in the air for a further distance when you do it correctly. And obviously when I mean correctly, I mean, as I just said, you move your thumbstick all the way to the left or right. And obviously you can see here that the animation is different. You can test this out for yourself, or if you've ever seen anyone in-game actually do this animation, now you know why. It's because they were pressing their left thumbstick all the way to the left or the right side before they started to jump. So here the character looks like he's actually going to the side in the air. He doesn't look like he's going straight up into the air. His body's actually kind of sideways and his knees are again bent, maybe like bringing back that same mechanic from Black Ops 2, and he looks more agile and he has more momentum going to the side. And so obviously that's going to let you win more gunfights, because you're going to see in this video, I'm going to get a little technical here, you actually get a very significant boost in your distance when you do it the correct way. Okay, so here I am on the map Splash. I chose this map because it's a very good way to display what I'm trying to teach you guys and show you guys here. They have a big area in the back of the map that's pretty much empty. So I'm trying to center like the camera angle in the most like symmetrical way to show you guys the actual distance you gain from boosting the correct way. So here you see me, I'm boosting the correct way. That is, my character has that sideways animation. He's not like just jumping straight up into the air. He's actually going sideways, and you can see that he goes pretty far. Okay, so now that you guys kind of have seen the correct way that the animation works and the distance that the animation actually takes you, here I'm actually doing the animation incorrectly, and you're gonna see that he goes far. Okay, he definitely boosts high up into the air and he strafes sideways, but he doesn't go as far as when we did it the correct way. So right here you see me jumping up, boosting, and then pressing my left analog stick all the way to the left here in this case. And before, when you were looking at the previous gameplay, I was actually moving my analog stick before I boosted. So you have to be really conscious about it, and you have to move your analog stick to the side that you want to strafe in just before you start to boost. That's pretty much the main tip that I can give you guys here. Move your analog stick before you want to boost, and you're going to get farther. Okay, so here I'm actually showing you guys screenshots with like little red bar graphs and blue bar graphs that I actually put to signify the distance that you travel when you do it correctly or when you do it incorrectly. Right now I'm showing you guys how far you travel when you jump shot incorrectly, and you can see that he barely makes it like across that line where it says Hydro Paradise. He barely makes it past that line. And this is a screenshot of when you actually do the jump shot correctly, and you can see that he goes a lot farther in the air, and you're gonna notice that the starting point is at the exact same spot. I didn't manipulate it in any way, and I try to keep the camera angle as symmetrical as possible to show you guys, you know, this actual distance here, and you can see that he goes a lot farther. And just to prove a point, here I've overlaid both of the bars on top of each other, and you see the blue is actually the extra distance that you travel when you jump shot correctly. Here I've taken the bars out of the game, and I've just shown you the actual bars so you can graphically see how much of a boost you actually get. And what that ends up being is about a 30% boost in your momentum. The green bar here is actually the extra boost you get when you correctly jump shot, and you can see that it's very significant. I mean, the red here, you see that we go pretty far, right? But the blue, the extra little bar graph on top of the red bar graph, is the extra boost we get. And you see that it's pretty significant. It's about a third of our movement sideways we get when we're air strafing. And so that's the video, guys. I really hope that you learned something from it. Like I said, I've known about this sort of secret or hidden mechanic to the jump shot in the game for a while now, since Black Ops 2, and a lot of people, you know, they're trying to become better at the game, and obviously jump shotting is one of the best ways to become better. You win more gunfights, you dodge more bullets, and in Black Ops 3, because it's so based on momentum, you actually get better movement throughout mastering the jump shot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like letting me know that you did, and comment the video down below. Let me know, did this help you? Like, have you known this tip for a while now? I'm pretty sure a lot of people do know it, but I just wanted to make a video about it. And subscribe so that you don't miss any of these future guide type videos. I'm gonna be doing a few more videos on movement, and then I'm gonna try to do some videos on gun skill and how to get better aim and how to control recoil and all that good stuff. So again, thank you guys for watching. I hope this really does help you, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.